Lovely to meet you. We're just going to spend a few minutes talking about all your different babies that you've got coming out.
Got a few.
So we've got the newest baby on the block, which is your book, Exhibit A,
Yes.
The Wrong Girl.
Yes.
Talk me through that. Where did the idea come from?
Well, to be completely honest, it's a love triangle premise. Basically, I've always been fascinated by them. I think they're really intriguing, and I think they force you to sort of assess how you would conduct yourself if you were in one. So this particular one, it's two best friends and one guy. And they're very different, the girls. So it's kind of does he choose the right girl or the wrong girl? Who knows? I know. But it was a joy to write and really fun, and I placed it in the TV world and the celebrity chef world, which was fun to get into.
So a bit different from the other worlds that you've kind of written about.
Well, it's fiction now. I've used up my own life. So I've done mags and I've done Footballer's Girlfriend, and then The Younger Man was also fiction, and that was my first proper big fiction piece, and then this one as well. It's a lot more freeing, to be honest, but I've probably run out of some of my best characters, i.e. my friends.
So let's get on to the second baby. We've got your skincare range coming out in less than a month.
Yeah, go to. So that's it's funny, like when you're pregnant, as you would know, you have a very finite deadline all of a sudden. So I have already pushed back go to twice because I'm a perfectionist and I needed it to be perfect, because obviously I'm putting my name and face to it, and women are so gorgeous and they buy things I tell them to, and when it comes to my own line, I needed that to be super, super perfect. So this was a good thing for me to be able to go, right, I have to get that out before my literal baby comes out. But it's ready and it's gorgeous and I'm so proud of it, and I'm so excited for people to try, but I'm also very nervous and anxious, but I feel like it's good.
So had that been something that you've been wanting to do for a long time?
Well, in a way and in not a way. In the same way that I fell into writing books, you sort of, it's in the back of your mind, but you feel like until someone or the universe presents itself in a way that means it's time, I wouldn't do it. And there was a few serendipitous little things that sort of all came together at once, and in particular a dear friend of mine, Megan Larson, who is behind Sadashi, and she's a dear friend and a mentor of sorts, and she kind of put the idea in my head, and so from there it's been a very big job and a big challenge, and very out of my normal depth of writing and just being autonomous. And now I'm in a team and dealing with supply and logistics and weird things I've never had to think about before, and packaging and stuff, but it's been wonderful, and I'm sure it's going to be all worth it.
It will be. And the real baby.
The real one. Yes.
Are you ready?
No, I'm really not, and I feel like I'm neglecting my baby in that sense because I'm so distracted with other things at the moment, but I've allowed myself 6 weeks before it actually comes to just sort of physically prepare in terms of the nursery. We're building it, obviously it's coming, but and just also to mentally sort of go, I mean, I know it's coming and we're so excited and happy, but I feel like I need a little bit of just quiet before it happens.
I can advise that. The working up until the minute that you're going to hospital is just ridiculous. Because
it's hard not to do though, isn't it?
Oh, you've got to get stoke up that sleep bank.
Yeah, well, I'm not sleeping anyway. I think that's a myth. Because some of my pregnant friends are like, oh yeah, that happens. Like your body starts training you to not sleep with trips to the toilet and backache and all that sort of stuff. So I feel like I'm getting used to less sleep already, which is lovely. Thanks, body. But yeah, just to more calm my mind and sort of brace myself for what's about to happen. I mean, lots of women have done it, everyone's done it, but I think it'll be a good perspective shift for me from just being a writer and having a very selfish, sort of indulgent life where I just get to do what I want on my own time.
And
bye.
We might have some new characters for future books.
Yeah, I mean, well, honestly, probably like everyone, like children's books would be a wonderful, wonderful thing to try one day, and I feel like until you've had a kid and you've been immersed in that world again where picture books are everywhere and you're reading them all the time, I feel like if my husband and I could maybe do something together down the track with that, long way down the track, but yeah, I think I just need to have the baby and just assess where I'm at and stop thinking of future plans and the next book. And
I'm thinking love triangle in a mother's group.
Well, that's the other thing. In terms of actual content, yes, babies and all of those sorts of things in marriage. And I sort of went into that world a little bit with The Younger Man, but pulled back again for The Wrong Girl because I was like, I've still got single girl content I need to get out of my system before I go into that babies and marriage land. And you want to grow with your reader, of course, but I just wasn't ready, but probably I will be soon.
And particularly with you, some of your readers would have been teenagers, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
When they first started reading you, probably.
It was 2007. The Air Kisses came out, so nearly 7 years ago.
Yes. So some of them could have been quite young.
Yeah.
And they really, really would have come with that journey.
Yeah.
I love that.
I do too. It's so lovely. And it's so lovely meeting the girls that come to the events and things, because, there were times when no one would come. And, it takes a while to break through as a bit of an author. So I'm so thrilled that anyone's reading my books, let alone girls that have read all of them and are looking forward to the next one. So, very lucky.
Thank you very much, Zoe.
My pleasure, Nikki. Thank you.